This is one that's just for me. I like that scene in Bill and Ted's, it's like Sunrise. Bill and Ted's Big Adventure, Excellent Adventure, whatever it is, where it shows a kid wearing a... I'm going to go outside in a second. Shows a kid wearing a pair of like high-top, big old oversized sneakers like they do. And then it shows like in the future, 100 years, and they're huge, you know. But I like to carry thinking like that, thoughts out, trends, and how things go. You know, most people don't have... This one's just for me, not for upload. You know, YouTube must be... I now understand that there's some kind of... Some people theorize that we are already sort of figments of a machine's generated in a machine, like a very complicated one, but a machine. Now I understand that more, and I see that it could be, and that with this type of technology, you know, what we're conscious of, our consciousness is everything. I mean, it's kind of like what I believe to be true is true for me at the moment, or all of us, you know, especially the psychic circumstances where there's no real proof, you know. Let me go step outside. Machine. As nutty as it sounds, I mean, I think most people's consciousness is not even our ability to kind of think through things. If I hadn't worked with computers all these years on this level, I wouldn't be able to sort of see this as easily as it sounds so far out there. You know, Violet, that was her name. That girl, she used to just beg me to do vlogs. Had a lot of problems. I felt, in the end, I felt, I don't know. I need to take some soda and I guess I felt, somehow I guess responsible, or, and more than anything, I think you get to a certain age, it's just, I didn't need the nuisance of a young girl. All these people going through their different mating kind of ritual things, you know, they're, one woman that follows me kind of keeps making noises like she hopes I find somebody, and or hopes I'm happy, or you know, let somebody love you kind of noises, and I understand that, but I'm just so far beyond that, you know. I mean, I haven't publicly come out of my vlogs or anything and just said, look, I'm probably in my last few months of living with this heart condition, and the pain is like 24/7 now, like an elephant on my chest. What was my life all about? I just wanted to be free to pursue the things I loved, I guess, without and the whole getting high part was really more of just trying to expound on that, you know, music and freedom and art, feeling good about yourself. Been having a lot of trouble breathing lately too. Started to interfere with my singing about 6 months ago, 3 months ago, I don't know. tired. I've always liked right when the sun comes up. I never really have liked the days very much. I like the night. So much cooler stuff happens in the night. You know, it seems more private, cloaked in darkness. The days always made me feel like that I was being watched, or not even being watched, just self-conscious, fully exposed. Like now I'm sick and unemployed, and everybody else has stuff to do, and I'm on my mission. That's what a lot of people don't get. I'm on a mission. I've been going this kind of work 24 hours a day for almost a year now. Most people have never. One woman said, well, I'd like to use that excuse with my husband and my family about not keeping up with the housework. It's like, you've obviously never like sat behind a computer and tried to wrestle like a perfect, music thing out of it, or a graphics job. It's a back-breaking day after day slog, and the money's usually so good. I mean, it would have cost me at the rate that I charged in my studio, I couldn't even calculate it. Somewhere around $1 million to have somebody do a really good job of recording and mixing, mastering, and producing artistically all of these songs, like now 150. I mean, at a rate of $250 an hour. Fucking sun's getting bright. Seems to just, some sunny days are cool. It seems to just want to expose your flaws or something, or expose that you're supposed to be doing something else. It feels like some days, Fucking sun. I like the night. Gotta decide whether to do this album and pay for it. Fucking paying for songs is ridiculous. I have so many originals. But I've already put, there's some of them have $10,000 worth of hours in them in recording. The sound quality is amazing and the performances are excellent. That's the way you legitimize this whole thing. I saw a friend of mine, fucking guy on the internet. I bet he hasn't sold one copy. He's really at the low end of mediocre. Selling shit on CD, trying to sell shit on CD Baby. It's like, dude, why don't people realize that they're just incredibly mediocre or really bad? I'm really critical of myself, and it's like, I range all the way up to the high end of mediocre to the high end of excellent and amazing. But I realize I can be very mediocre. But also, about half of it's amazing, so. You put the whole package together and it's impressive. I'm just burning through tape right now. Tape. I just, I'm so close to it now. It's like I almost just want to get out of this fucking pain, this tortured with pain, out of this piece of shit body, off of this piece of shit rock, and get on with my existence, my consciousness, or not. Something tells me, I don't know, I have a feeling something comes after this, and it ain't bad at all. It can't be bad. Job didn't even have an inkling of the way I've suffered. I'm in so much pain right now. People. Fucking people. I guess the only thing you can say about them is they just can't be stopped. The narcissism and the self-importance and the self-serving nature is so apparent on YouTube with these motherfuckers. I think a lot of them are just delusional. It's like I didn't know what quality sound was until I was exposed to it. Dennis Dagger was like, the first day of in studio, he was like, I was just a kid, he's like, you guys don't know what quality is yet. You know, you'll learn to recognize what is a good signal. Same with people. I think a lot of them just don't realize that they're so terrible or so just mediocre. It should fucking either get better or just stay away from music. But they're blocking the way for fucking people who are good. There's so many good people on there. These assholes, myself included, they're just blocking the way. They're getting in the way. I get so many, like, lead guitar cover, drum cover. It's just... I don't want to see that shit. Nobody does. It's like, they don't have one person that does excellent drum covers. A few, you know. Excellent. One person who does excellent guitar covers. Like 10 of those. 10 drums, 10 guitar, 10 bass, and then the rest just... put a block where they can't post their fucking bullshit or webcam. That one chick making webcams and like asking me to watch them. I'm just like, chick, you're not even on the same planet as me as far as professionalism in music. I mean, why are you doing this to yourself? Just let it go. That's the hardest decision in the whole business. I don't know, I'm just trying to leave a mark that I was here at all. I love the way that fence looks, right? There's something wicked about it. Especially up against framed in like that. This technology, this little camera shoots better than a movie camera did in the 60s or 70s, 80s or 90s even. This thing is a little movie camera. For $60. Better than a film camera. A lot of it's misunderstanding too. I mean, you know, my whole life I've sort of been around people who were, some were good, but most were incredibly mediocre, and they had the audacity, like that dude on the internet, he sort of sees himself as an equal with me, or like, and he's just not, you know, and yet all of these really, like, not very talented, mediocre people, they will consider themselves even with you as far as art, you know, like they're right up there with you. And it's like, dude, and he's the one that thumbs down all my shit. I tracked it right back to his front fucking door. I don't even care anymore. So many people watch my stuff. So many thumbs up, who cares? Yeah, but a guy claiming that's what he did. He had a guilt attack and did what he did. Shut his account down. I can definitely never upload this now. Just the worst videos, putting fucking, Boogie Blues with like an uncut Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers with like, it doesn't even fit, and the guitar playing is like below mediocre. It's just polluting the net with bullshit. It's no wonder nobody wants to watch your fucking video, and the kids are the first ones to just, they don't even look. You send them a contact, like I've added them as a contact, which means I'll watch their fucking, they can send me shit. They don't even look what I've done. They just send me their fucking bullshit. It's like, yeah, here, take my shit, fuck you. I'm gonna go skateboard. You know, it's just like the audacity, man, the arrogance, the ego, and the audacity of these humans, man. These fucking human beings. I think though that's really, it's not, might not even be so much arrogance and audacity as it is ignorance. They just don't know they're not worth a fuck, and they're dreaming wild, thinking they're gonna, everybody thinks they're gonna have a viral video. You have a better chance of being struck by fucking lightning than you do of having a viral video. That was just so bad. That Fred Astaire with bad boogie blues guitar. Redbird, kind of redhead. Yeah, I think I shall. Time for me to crash. It kind of helps me to keep a log so that I can see where I was at the time, and also organize my thoughts, and also what was I going to say there? Keep a record. Oh yeah, you know, it's like talking to somebody. I mean, there are certain chemical things that happen in your brain when you talk to other people. Like me, I may talk to somebody once a month for half an hour. So this helps me to just stay sane in an insane fucking world. This asshole over here living off the government, sucking down narcotics, tried to sell me fucking OxyContin tabs for $80 a piece or some shit. I mean, just insanity. When I got here, I was like, dude, in LA, I used to get like 100 and 500 of those a month for free, and on insurance at the doctor. And on the street, they're like a maximum of $5. It's like $80 for a pill. He's serious, dude. What a douchebag he is. You know, I mean, look. I like that view. I started thinking, you know, I can put the webcam and use it as a cam to monitor what's going on. God, I gotta clean this fucking place up. There is just, the filth that I fucking live in is incredible. But like I told that chick, I mean, no, she doesn't understand. Another misunderstanding. A lot of it in life is misunderstandings. People just don't know they suck. But she's like, well, you know, I wish I could use that excuse with my housework. It's like, chick, have you ever produced even one thing that's professional with a computer and recording involved? Fucking musician's friend. What day is it? February 22nd, my unlucky day. I started noticing a few years ago, like 40 years ago, that one bitch left me on February 22nd. Something fucked up with my entire driver's license on February 22nd. Terry and I finally split. She left on February 22nd. Maybe today's the day I'll die. It's coming soon. I don't mind. I just want off of this piece of shit rock and out of this piece of shit racked with pain body. I'm tired of it. I'm just so frustrated. I figured out a lot of shit about life that most people will never get to a flavor. Most people will never get to taste. But I'm done. Not gonna kill myself. Well, kinda. I've been smoking myself to death. That movie Hoffa sums it up for me, that one scene. Guy's dying. And nearly burned to death, burned to a crisp, still alive. And he says, the priest comes up and says, you can still repent, my son. And he goes, come here. The priest comes close and he goes, fuck you. That's me in a nutshell. There cannot be a God that wants you to get on your knees and suck his fucking dick. That's mankind and our urge to conquer and humiliate and hurt each other. It's just to survive. But that's just not true. Can't be true. Most of life is common sense. That's what I don't like about religion. There's so little common sense in it. It's like, thou must. It's like, dude, just relax and take a breath and go, this is the world. Thou must shut the fuck up with this religion bullshit. I wonder if... No, this is definitely a private vlog. Do not upload... Darby Dupree is also... Nancy is also... Muff Mallory. She had 3 accounts. Obviously Darby Dupree is a made up name from a novel or something. I actually looked that up. But Nancy, and then, oh man, it's all the same person. When I can see how famous people have problems. Even at this level, I've had 10 people obsessed with me. And men and women. And since this is such a horrible environment, I mean, Jesus, I began to think, oh man, a lot of people don't understand, I'm like Moses, I'm a fucking, when he was outcast, he was a king walking amongst normal men. I'm a fucking, prince that's been outcast by health, and I'm a highly educated, highly skilled individual that just happens to be living in an RV. I'm not. That's such a turnoff. That one guy sent me a shit. Hey, peace, bro. He's like a guy living in an RV somewhere, or in a van, in a parking lot. And I'm like, oh, you loser, fuck you. So I can see. Oh my God! I started thinking it may come off like that instead of sick guy fighting to do something with his life and get better. Some people just see it as you fucking loser. I'm living in a van down by the river. It's like, oh, Jesus. This thing has been a fucking godsend, though, because without this, I mean, I had it was a brilliant idea when I was sick. I bought it with the last of my money. Because I did not, after I had to put up with some fucking, bullshit at a sober house or some shit, and it wasn't even that I was just sick. It wasn't even I was strung up because of being sick, wanting to get off the drugs but in pain. And now I was living at the mercy of guys who weren't fit to fuck. That asshole, nobody had scrubbed the shower in years, and he's like, get in there and scrub that shower with no fucking teeth. Get in there and scrub that shower. It's like, fuck you, and just even being exposed to him, here I had multi-million-dollar shit going on, and this fucking scumbag who been on welfare his whole life was barking orders at me in a sober house. And that's when I went you know what, I tried to commit suicide. Actually, after that, I was like, I've fallen so far, I'll never get back up. Fuck it, I'm gonna smoke and probably watch this.